Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be working on breaking down the motor. As you saw in the previous video, we got the motor pulled and set up on the stand. So it's about time to start getting everything off of here, getting the head off, and then breaking it down to see exactly what happened to that cylinder number 4. Yeah, so I still never got my pistons and rods. They were supposed to be out for delivery a couple days ago, and UPS decided not to bring them. And then same thing happened Friday. So today is now Sunday, and apparently they're supposed to be here tomorrow. So I want to start getting this pulled apart and see what the damage is in there, and then make sure we don't have to order any more parts. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is just breaking down the motor and checking everything out. So I'm going to set you up on the stand and we'll get started with that. Alright, so here's the first look at the damage. You can see the piston must have just ate itself. I'm gonna guess that the block is probably messed up as well. There's a lot of pieces in here, some of the timing chain guide, piston, looks like some of the ringland. We got some oil rings. All kinds of debris and garbage in there, so that's not looking good. We'll break it down the rest of the way and see what the actual cylinder looks like. I hope it's not trashed, because that would just mean a delay. I'd have to get the block fixed, sleeved, or find another block. So, all right, well, back at it. Okay, here is the bearing for that number 4 cylinder. It actually doesn't look bad at all. A little bit of normal wear there. I don't know if you saw, but the piston fell right out when I took the end cap off. So let's take a look. All right, so as I suspected, if you can see that, the ringland cracked right here. just broke on the cheap casting of the piston. So it doesn't look too bad, actually. The middle ring is still there, well, half of it. I gotta flip the block over and see what the cylinder looks like, but man, other than that cracked ring land there, this piston is in pretty good shape. There's not a lot of wear on the sides here. That sucks that happened, but let's see what the block looks like. Okay. All right, super happy. It looks like the cylinder wall is fine. Let me do a quick feel. Yes, everything in here looks good. Okay, cool. So the block is fine. We're not going to need to get a new block, and it looks like the coating is still on there, and I still see some cross hatching in there. So super happy about that. That's awesome. Man, now I guess all we got to do is get those pistons in. So I'm gonna take the rest of these out, and then we're pretty much done. I'm gonna call the video there, since obviously we don't have our pistons in yet. But yeah, I'm really happy that that's okay. I thought that was going to be tore up just based on the bits of the oil ring and things in there. So, but yeah, everything in here looks great. I'm really happy. So I'm going to finish tearing this apart, and then yeah, that's going to be it for this one, I think. All right, everything is out. The block is fully broken down. So the rest of the cylinders look great. Everything on the block itself looks awesome. I don't see any issues. Oil pump seems fine. I don't think any debris went through there. It was all caught by the filter. So super lucky. I'm really happy about that. So now we just gotta wait for the parts to come in. So that's probably gonna do it for this video. Thanks for following along. It's getting late, so I'm gonna go in and maybe upload some of this stuff. And yeah, hopefully I'll get everything tomorrow. I'm supposed to have the delivery for the pistons and rods tomorrow. So one thing we got to do though is figure out how to modify the block. So with the pistons and rods, since they're forged and they're a little bit bigger, when they do their full rotation, there's a little bit of notching that needs to be done down in the block there so it doesn't hit the sides and stuff. So got to figure that out. I don't know if it's, yeah, it's gonna be somewhere down there, but we'll see. Like I said, everything else in here looks great, and the crank looks great. All the journals, everything looks fine. I don't see anything wrong with the there's no scoring or anything. Everything looks really smooth. All the bearings look great on the rods as well. So here's the other pistons. As you can tell, the oil is super dirty. I don't know who had this car before, but they probably never changed the oil. I did run it a little bit with some B12 in there too, to just break up some of the gunk, but man, it is really bad in here. The oil is completely black. I don't even know when the last time it was changed. So, but anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching this one. It was fun breaking this down. Never done it before. I watched a few videos, and I think I got everything I needed and did it all the right way. So one thing I do need to get is a Torx 60. I used a 55 to break some of those bolts, and they were 60. So just when I get it back on to torque everything down, I want to make sure I have the right size so I'm not stripping any bolts out. But yeah, I think that's going to be it. We'll see you once we get the pistons and rods in, and then we'll start cleaning up the block and getting everything back together. Thanks. See you next time.